Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to a new Total War Warhammer 3 very modded playthrough, where we are playing as the fantastic Cataph's Norse Dwarfs. We will be playing as Kraka Drak, as Thorgard Cromson. This is my favourite mod in the entire game, and we're combining this with another amazing old world mod done by Chaos Rabbi. So two fantastic mods being used here to make it a really interesting and unique experience. We are playing on hard. I'm going to just have one endgame crisis, and we are going to enable diplomacy for that. Let's jump in anyway. Now, there is not a sub mod to make this mod work fully on the old world mod, guys. So it does work, and it does work very well. But my understanding is some of the buildings, some of the bits and pieces like that will be missing. So like in the main game, you get some special buildings to convert things and make them fully dwarf and work like dwarven settlements. We're probably going to have lost some of that, guys. And make sure you've got the right version of the old world mod, otherwise doesn't like it. That's what I did to start with. You also start in a completely different position. And again, I think they've changed around here, so my army's kind of got broken and locked in a mountain and stuff as well. Which was a little weird. So early plans for this, guys. Obviously, get ourselves nice and secure. We do have Khemri over here, who I kind of, daft as it sounds, I don't want to take out. I'm kind of happy if they take this territory, because then I can ignore the worst territory in the north, at least a little bit, and use them as a bit of a buffer. And my early game goal is going to be Hellpit, because, I mean, it's a fantastic defensive place, and it's a big hole for us to dig for stuff in. We're dwarves after all. Anyway, I think, yeah, let's bring Stormy Sutpeak into the army, and let's go. First battle, we have to fight this. Yeah. But as I said, guys, if you've never tried, Cataph's Norse Dwarfs is my favourite mod. If you have never tried it, give it a go. It is amazing. Don't have to do it in this mod. Though this mod probably makes, in the old world mod, though I suspect it might even make them a bit easier, because you're in a tough part of the world to be starting as an Order-Tide faction. I mean, even now, I guess I am. I'm very surrounded by non-Order-Tide factions, so, yeah. So we've got some of the extra units we've got here, things like the Huskars, which are sort of Norse Dwarf bespoke units. We've got some Braves, which are kind of like anti-infantry slayers. They are anti-large, so I'm probably going to pin both sides. Actually, no, I don't really need to worry about anti-large there, so we're going to bolster my main line a little bit. A couple of ranged units behind, let's square them off. Cromson right at the front. And in fact, I am going to add little false gaps in. Basically, they have a similar amount of people to me. By spreading myself like this, I'm making myself more likely to be able to take advantage of their formations. Yes, they are coming straight at me. Let's just move over the brow of this hill into a slightly better position. There's not much in it, but they're not, at least not attacking downhill at me. Yeah. Oh, nice work, Quarrelers. I was going to say, these guys are probably going to be the most annoying thing for me to deal with. Right, let's switch focus to those Marauders. Yeah, they're already breaking. Countercharge. Oh yeah, I forgot these guys have like a throwing weapon as well. Right, switch there. That's good. That counter charge worked nicely against those marauders with the extra bit of firepower on them as well. Let's try and break these, the marauders' dual weapons even. So the anti-infantry ones. Let's try and go through the shininess there. Watch my dwarves having fun. Cromson just looks fantastic. I love the colour scheme for these guys. Whoa, 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 boys!
We are relentless! Nothing can stop us! Crown of smiting upon them! Slay the oath breakers! Kill the oath splitters! Go!
Yeah, slam into him. Another volley against these guys. Cromson can come take the big boy on.
They have wronged us!
Should really be on defensive. We are dwarves after all. Go on, Cromson. Take him.
Dwarf warriors! Castle! For the Cataph!
Let's leave Cromson on him on his own. Go. Kind of lost Dowie there. Those guys charging that way. Oh, is he gonna run away? Quarrelers, finish the coward. Nice. So some of you may be able to hear it in my voice, by the way. Just so you are aware, and why there's probably been a bit less content recently. I have been horrifically blessed by Nurgle. I've had a horrible cold and cough and fever for the last kind of week, and I'm only just recovering. So I was going to see how this video does, how well I managed to record. I've probably got a much more gravelly voice at the moment, so I do apologise for that if it isn't quite right. And if I do cough or sniffle or without muting myself first, I really do apologise. It's very difficult. Even talking about it's making me want to cough. Hang on. But basically, we'll see how it goes. Because I've got a bad habit of when I start coughing, I will keep going. So, obviously, if I have like a 5-minute coughing fit in the middle of a video, you're not going to enjoy that, guys. So please tell Nurgle to go sod off.
For the wisdom of Valea.
I'm going to pull back and actually get some replenishment and build up a little first, because why wouldn't I?
Aye, grudges will be settled.
There we go, and then we're going to go face the Slaneshi. Yeah. And obviously try and work through this region, get ourselves a nice little area here. We've got the Dowie here, who are definitely going to be early allies. It's worth it.
Right.
Basically, it will start building up their rep with me. Trying to work out if they've changed some of the positions, but I'm not sure. Yeah, obviously we're dwarves, so we want to really work on early growth, so that port is also going to take us. Yes, they've definitely changed some of the positions between the things, which is interesting because this was a capital region in the previous version of the Old World mod. Interesting. And we are going to go for this is Troll Country for the oh, it's just cost. So I thought it reduced time as well. So technically growth is down here. See, it's still very good. For all Norse Dwarf units with shields. Does that include normal ones? Anyway, for now I'm going to start pushing towards the growth buff, because growth is going to be key for us early. And I mean, I'd say 5 melee defense isn't much. 5 melee defense is huge, especially at this point in the game. I mean, reducing the cost of buildings is still very useful, but its growth is big and defense is big. So Khemri look to already be expanding their grasp. And again, I'm kind of happy for them, for the time being, to take the coastline. Because A, a lot of not great territory for me there. I'm planning on consolidating this sort of area down towards Kislev to start with. We do have some allies. I believe the White Dwarf starts over here. Bear Boy's over here somewhere as well. So we've got some allies about too as time goes on. But yeah. We shall see how it goes.
By the grudge bearer's will. Time for a reckoning.
March!
My axe thirsts for war.
The question is whether they move a bigger defense there or not.
Your tribute, thrall.
So yeah, if he wants to take the coastline, that actually provides me a nice bit of buffer. I mean, not down here, but certainly if he blocks up here. So I might even feed him some territory up there as time goes on, just to keep other factions off me for the time being. Though Tomb Kings can, of course, be difficult to deal with. But no, our early game aim, well, our aim for this campaign is to cleanse the Hellpit. To push into the Hellpit and clear it.
My axe thirsts for war.
I've seen them, guys, don't worry.
Time.
I thought it was already a war with these guys. That is a little worrying. And to be fair, I say it's a little worrying. It's a tiny army. It's not big enough to do anything at present.
Yes.
Here we go. Growth. It's annoying because this actually gives me less growth, but...
I think
Oh, it's Kraka Drak there as well. And we should be reducing that Slaneshi corruption. And obviously we are also pushing growth here early in our region because, yeah. Oh, this is nice. Massive, massive buff to melee defense to people close to me. It's only 35 meter. Oh, it's not permanent. No, never mind. It's still nice, but it's not as... It's a short-term buff. I mean, it's a huge short-term buff. That's really good, though, reducing the... Words failing me. Vigor loss is actually lovely, so I am going to push that one. No, there's nothing else I can build there yet. We just need to keep building up our growth. Oh, the Duchess of Carnality has appeared up there and is not looking happy with me. Does she not like beards?
your tribute, thrall, for it is a privilege to be in. Aye.
These are the ones I really want to get going first. Let's grab Damping to start with. Though the Rune of Slowness may be very useful against the people we're going to be going against soon. Let's build up Kraka Drak so we can get that leveled up and get another growth building going. So while I am going to have to push into this territory, this isn't my main area of focus, if you see what I mean. I'm pushing this way to consolidate and grab useful places to start with. And yeah, the coastline I'm probably going to feed into the Skelly Boys to start with.
Onward. We march. The throng agrees.
really wish I could get a bit more ranged, but
for you.
I'm trying to work out if he's being sieged or he's just not repaired it. I am going to level here up because I want to get some defenses going there. Some strange reason. Oh, is that the special buildings? So we do have some, yes. Nice. So we've got some special buildings about as well, which are very nice for us. It'd be very cool if that landmark, because the dwarves meant to basically have a canal under Norska. If you built it, it gave you a quick passage, but I don't know if it actually will. I think there might be a travel point over there. There's definitely over there somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure.
To war!
Let's do this!
My king commands.
I think this is actually gonna be too bad. He says...
Fight!
My lack of ranged is our biggest issue there. Growth and control, growth and control. Eventually, we'll go for King in the North, because we are the King in the North. The rest of the dwarves have got soft down south, fighting greenskins while we've been facing off against chaos horrors. I'm autoing, guys, because if I auto, I take it. Or I should do. Okay, that did not work how I thought it would. Usually, when you auto it, you take the settlement. Strange. Should have thought it. Really? You're gonna do that, are you? Well, I guess we're gonna sit here and siege you for a bit longer, you gits. We're going to go for Axe Lord first, especially nowadays that we can as we can respec. Good, Tomb Kingy.
Aye, grudges will be settled.
So his expansion is very much meaning that so long as I'm not planning on going to war with him, I can kind of ignore that vector of attack, so long as I keep him on side. I do need to worry a bit about these bear boys down here, but yeah. Again, once we're kind of settled in as well and we're built up, we are going to be making a play for Hellpit. And as dwarves, we can kind of do that quite aggressively, especially as we can drop right in there and scalp it out from the centre, and it's such a defensive position as well. If the rest of the world were to fall, some dwarves could sit in there, you know, with all the settlements in there and fend off the world.
My lord, a rival power desires a change.
You know that thing I said where
relations.
I need to watch them that direction? That's why. Oh, bugger, that's a big army too. I mean, I think hates Chaos Worshippers.
Yes, I'm going. Denied.
Nah.
Hard. Let us.
I mean, I won't get back in time anyway, that's...
I serve at you.
And there's no way they'll peace, of course there isn't. My economy could become an issue. I'm in trouble! Whichever way I went, I'd have ended up fighting at the other side. So, you know. To be fair, down here would have furthered my goals more. But I also wouldn't have had a full region if I hadn't gone to war with the Slaneshites? Slaneshi. The faction which likes spikes on their armor a bit too much. Teddy Bearson, what a name. What a
Lord of
name.
Morgrim. Refused. Runriki. Aye. Ladu. You're a pretender. Ready?
How can I lose more this time?
Bring them! Armed and ready.
I need some goddamn grudges. I'm actually in trouble. They probably also did this because of how much damage I took in that auto when I expected to take the settlement. So it would have made me appear much weaker than I was. Turn around, go away. Ah, you git! Winterpire was going to be part of this region I'm currently sieging. So it's almost not worth me taking the settlement now.
What? Time to... Anand? Dowie from another hold arrive. 'Tis a great day.
I means it does give me a bit more. I'm gonna be honest, I am gonna sell this to these guys. Because realistically, unless I can hold the whole region, it's a pain in the ass.
Dowie from another hold arrive.
And my chance of getting
'Tis a
these
great
guys
day.
to fully embrace me anytime soon is not
What do you
huge.
want? Yes.
Not spending money as I'm running a negative, this is actually really more sensible. We need to deal with that angry teddy bear. Plus this way I use the other Norse Dwarfs as an extra line of defense. I basically wasn't aggressive enough. I will take the victory and the money which comes from it.
My axe thirsts for war. Shoulder
March!
axes, we move.
You see? You know, just march that way. I'm going to be turning straight around next turn and going and taking there.
My delights are too much for me.
We have some breathing time now. Now we've got a relatively decent force down there. Does this... Oh, that gives us a lot of growth. Yeah, probably want that rather than the actual growth building. Not spending any money just yet. Watch as the other dwarf faction piles past me. There's always a chance I'll get Winterpire by some other means, you know, through some other agreement, or I could march past and get something else they could get at some point. We'll work it out.
wisdom of the layer.
Iron-willed.
What? I serve no master but the Dark Prince. Let us begin. Now we from another hold arrive. 'Tis a great day.
Didn't think they would, but always worth a try.
My axe thirsts for war. It is time. Summon me if you dare, for the wisdom of the layer.
Just reducing it down a bit to sort my income.
Ready.
Plus, I was already going to want to get more ranged in their long run, so...
Time for a reckoning.
Can I help you?
I want that before anything else, to be fair. That and that. So we're going to save up cash for a bit to be able to build some of the extra buildings. Because I really need to get my growth on a wiggle here, actually. I've not been... The fact I've had to cut some of my building up hasn't been great for me. So, really want to make sure we get a bit of a wiggle on that. Then we're going to bring the boss man back down to sKrakaDrak. Or however... sKrakaDrak. However I say that. Please let me know how badly I pronounced that in the comments, guys. Ooh, I've got another person. That is nice, but I want the Star Wars Defenders now.
My axe thirsts for war. My axe thirsts for war.
You get...
On to glory for the ancestors. By the grudge bearer's will.
They're gonna beat me there, aren't they?
You cannot.
Master of runecraft. Vengeful rune lord.
Ah, should have actually done his bit of leveling up, but never mind. The Walker of Kurgan, we've already beaten Teddy Bear Man. You don't scare us with your walking. He says. Actually, technically, our defences are already better. I know they did turn around. Grog is quite... They're getting quite powerful there, though. I'd probably actually be better with those dwarves helping me.
Come then, messenger. Spit up.
You know what? Why not? Oh, they're fighting some chaosy people. Well, that solves my two large armies issue.
Onward. The throng agrees. My delights are too... What?
Growth.
To war! Yes.
Up my ranged as well. No, rune of making things explode.
I suppose so. I hope.
And it does provide a garrison as well, so... Does it provide walls? Oh no, it's still unwalled. But yeah, so... Yeah, it gives me a bigger garrison as well, and ups my growth massively. That's why growth on there.
Aye. Ready.
King! I rule. Keep your head bowed.
Anad.
Rune lord. My anger burns bright.
There we go.
Armed and ready.
To be fair, he's probably going to be disbanded fairly soon, because I'm actually going to want to probably have at least one army positioned in the north for the time being, while we stabilise that region. What I kind of want to happen is a rebellion to happen for the other Norse Dwarfs, but I doubt it will. Oh look! It's Nurgle! Yeah. I'm not a fan of Nurgle at the moment, having just recovered from being blessed by him. We've got some Sietchi boys there. Septic Claw. We'll see. As I said, I do know over here there are some other relatively allied factions as well, but
begin. As the High King commands.
I
yeah, I want to be able to level that one up soon.
For the wisdom of the layer. It is
Just reducing
time.
down in size for the time being so we can get other stuff doing, especially as we've got guys there too. And once we get there, we're going to be doing a little bit of a full refudge of the army, making it a better shape overall, which will be very beneficial for us. And obviously, as time goes on, our realm expands into the Hellpit, we will we'll gain other things. I am aware, guys, the fight in the Hellpit is going to be a horrific thing, which is why I'm not actually opposed to potentially giving up some of this territory to the other dwarf faction at some point. Basically, I'm not opposed to making myself more defensible, though we've already had Khemri push past me, so...
Talk at me and your crew.
No.
You have the attention of the imperishable. Do not squander it.
I do really not want to be fighting him, though.
Summon me if you dare.
So I'm
You should bow before
Oh, aversion. I'm probably going to start throwing some cash at Sectra just to keep him on side a bit more, because I don't want to be fighting Tomb King. He is useful there as a buffer, especially as none of that territory is actually great territory for me. It's not terrible territory for me, but it's not the best territory for me. So I'm much better to let him freeze his bones in there. Literally. Right?
Do not invoke the gods around Sitra. They bow to me.
Really? In which case, I'm just going to make a payment for the time being.
You should bow
Oh,
before
I can't. I am going to save my cash for just now, because as mentioned, I do want to build myself back up. So I want to build an alliance with Setcha, which is unfortunately going to take gold. But we're in a nice, relatively defensible area here, especially with our... Ooh, Yavaha. I'm going to make peace with the vassal for the time being, because that's terrifying. I am going to squish him later, relatively soon, but for now, actually, that gives me a little bit more breathing space. Especially with me having to work out what the crap's deal with Settra. So we're going to merge our armies in Ravik. And then get rid of a second lord, which will save us a butt ton of money. And then we will plot our future plans. Yeah, because Horsvorce Urso probably need taking.
Thirsts for war. Yes. One rag.
I hope you will answer for this insult.
Time for a reckoning.
What do you want?
Oh my god, it actually worked?
Rune Ricky.
For the wisdom of Valea, let us be about this.
You have the attention of the imperishable. Do not squander it.
Be my friend.
Very well.
Okay, so we're actually going to move down here. I'm going to put some extra archers into here as soon as we can, and then we are going to plan our next attacks. Like I say, I wasn't expecting him to be really being very friendly with me, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, guys, that is where we are going to leave this for today. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying watching me play as the Norse Dwarfs, Drak once more. Again, it is my favourite mod, guys. Links down below in the description, so go check that out if you've never checked it out before. Other than that, please do like and subscribe if you are enjoying this. Sorry if you have heard a bit of crackle in my voice because of Nurgle's blessings, which I've been having. Second I mention it, I have to cough. You see, that's how bad it is, guys. Yeah, and comments for comment gods, guys. The most powerful of ruinous powers, the YouTube algorithm. Get those comments down below because it really does help more people see these videos, as do likes and subscribes off the video. And other than that, as always, an extra special thank you to our channel members and Patreons. That is Monsters Abound, Nose Nose, Andrew T, Prataru, Coding Monster, Jason Air, Egg, Skrin, Newbie1 Kenobi, Jared Horn, Good Sir Twisted, and Space Ace 475. Thank you for your support, and those guys may also get to see any videos of this I've pre-recorded to go live throughout the week. They will also get early access too. And thank you everyone for watching. Cheers all.